Ryan Rosenblatt for SB Nation Soccer, and the Hex is here. The final round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifying gets underway this Wednesday when the United States heads to San Pedro Sula to take on Honduras. And a crazy, wild crowd will be awaiting the United States in Honduras, where it has been declared a national holiday. The entire country is off work to attend the match or watch it, so it will not be welcoming for the Americans. But then again, it never is in World Cup qualifying when you go to Central America. This will be no different. The United States has done well in Honduras before. 4 years ago, the US went to Honduras and came away 3-2 winners. Now, that took some luck. It took the unlikely Connor Casey scoring 2 goals and a missed penalty late on, but the US did it, and they did it against a Honduras team that was better in 2009 than it is now, especially because Honduras will be playing without Andy Najar and Emilio Izaguirre. The 2 wingers have both pulled out of the match due to injury, meaning Honduras will be without their 2 wide midfielders. That's a huge advantage for the United States, which has struggled to play out wide in the past. Playing near those end lines has been an issue for them. They've been burned down the wing, they've had trouble attacking down the wing. Without Izaguirre and Najar, Honduras will not be able to exploit that nearly as well. Now, the United States is coming into this match with a nearly full-strength lineup. The only exceptions are Landon Donovan, who's still on his soccer sabbatical, and Steve Cherundolo, who is injured. But the US does have Timothy Chandler to fill in for Cherundolo at right back, so that shouldn't be much of an issue. And the emergence of Graham Zusi late in 2012 and continuing into 2013 should help mitigate some of the problems caused by Donovan's absence. The real question for the United States is going to be where are they going to get the goals. Now, that's been a problem for the US ever since Jurgen Klinsmann took over. They've been better at the back than they were under Bob Bradley, despite having some issues along that back line. But scoring goals has been a problem. Creating chances has been a problem. Now, Jozy Altidore has been in phenomenal form for AZ in the Netherlands, but he hasn't translated that kind of form over to the United States. And it hasn't been a new issue for him. This has been the case ever since Klinsmann took over. Is he ready to kind of make that jump and start scoring goals for the US? Well, they're going to need it, because if he can't get something going, you're going to return to Herculez Gomez, who's playing very well for Santos and has played well for the US recently, but he's going to have to get something going. Clint Dempsey hasn't been playing that well for Spurs. He'll have to get something going. It's tough to work around a striker who's not scoring. Jozy Altidore needs to score for the US. He needs to at least create chances for the US. That's something he hasn't done lately. However they do this, the US needs to get a result out of this match. This is a match they can't really afford to lose now that Izaguirre and Najar are hurt. After this match in March, they're going to play Costa Rica at home and at Mexico. If they can't get a result out of this match, they'll be fighting an uphill battle once they get past those 2 matches in all likelihood, because those are tough matches to win. So the US knows a draw here, that's good. It's not a great result, but it's a respectable, solid result. A win, phenomenal. Well, they have to get one of those 2 in this match if they want to get CONCACAF World Cup qualifying, the final round of it, off to the right start. For all your coverage of the match, head over to Stars and Stripes FC, and for everything in the world of soccer, make sure you head over to SB Nation Soccer.